Hi everyone, I'm going to continue this series of the Yalkut Yosef. Mazal Tov, we're already on 28 classes and we're learning all about the Shabbat candles. We're in the middle of this shir at the moment. And once again, this is dedicated to Luli Nishmat, Rabbi Leo D's wife and two daughters. And let's get cracking over here. We are already on Siman 263 on Halacha Lamed Bet already, 32 respectively. I'll say it in English and in Hebrew respectively. And we're talking about the blessings for kindling Shabbat lights. Okay, going very much on the same theme as we left off. Okay, I'll say in Hebrew and go in English as we go along. Tzarich levarech al adlakat hanerot be'erev Shabbat, asher kedishon mitzvah v'tzvanu la'adlik ner shel Shabbat. This is the order of the blessing. This is a bracha that you will say. One will have to say that blessing. Okay, so let's continue. If it's going to be before Yom Tov, naturally we will say Ner Shel Yom Tov. That will be the lashon, the language of the thing. Vayinu le'el Rosh Hashanah, le'el Sukkot, le'el Simchat Torah, le'el Pesach, le'el Shvi Shel Pesach, le'el Shavuot. And also this will respectively be when we say the Yom Tov prayer, also on Rosh Hashanah, Sukkot, Shmini Atzeret, the first and last days of Pesach, and Shavuot respectively. Okay. And when it comes to lighting the candles on Yom Kippur, for the honor of Yom Kippur, naturally before it, one must recite the blessing of Ladlik Ner Shel Yom HaKippurim. Okay, so now let's continue. Halacha Lamed Gimel. Reciting the blessing before kindling the lights. Do you say the blessing, the bracha, before you actually light the candles, or after you light the candles? That's what we're talking about here. Let's find out, friends. Habrachat tzricha liot kodem hadlaka. She'afilu leda'at ha'omrim, shekabbalat Shabbat tuluya b'adlakat hanerot. Eina isha mekabelet Shabbat v'bracha, ela ad shetisayem adlakat kol hanerot sheb'ritzona. Ladlich lichvod Shabbat. Okay, so over here, friends, the blessing which one is going to say is going to be, it must be recited before one kindles the lights over here. First you say the bracha, and then you kindle the lights, okay? There are those poskim, Rabbanim, who rule that a woman accepts the sanctity of Shabbat upon herself when she kindles the Shabbat lights. But even those poskim, those Rabbanim, agree that she does not accept the sanctity of Shabbat until after she kindles the number of lights that she had planned to light, and certainly not at the moment that she recites the blessing, while she has not yet actually kindled the lights itself. I go so on. Okay, so friends, what's it saying? Consequently, the rule regarding this bracha is the same as it is regarding all the brachot recited over the performance of a mitzvah. The blessing must be recited before the mitzvah is performed. Over here. Dainu kodem asiyatan. Okay. Ve'isha ha'mevorechet la'achar adlaka nichneset b'safek bracha levatla leda'at maran ha'shulchan aruch. It's going to be, this is a consequence. A woman that is going to actually make the bracha after kindling the light, it's already a doubt whether it's a bracha levatla, even according to Maran ha'shulchan aruch. Okay. V'af Ashkenazim noagim k'divrei Rama. The Ashkenazim, naturally, we know, go after the Rama. Levarech achar hadlaka. They will actually say the bracha after they light it. Minhag Sephardim lekol eduthem levarech kodem hadlaka. So there's a difference between Ashkenazim and Sephardim over here. Naturally, Sephardim will, and the Edut Mizrach, will make the blessing before kindling the lights, where they would be the opposite Ashkenazim. Al pi da'ata geonim av Rambam v'Shulchan Aruch. Ve'en lishnot min minhag, you should not change this minhag. Umashri'inu b'kama kilot shegam Sephardim nagu k'da'at Rama. There are a number of kihilot, congregations of the Sephardim that would follow the Rama in this. Asu ken alpi oraot Rabbeinu Ashkenazim. They might follow the Ashkenazim rabbis over here. Shelotov asu ba'amam la'orot l'Sfardim neged da'at maran shulchan aruch v'lechen yesh lachmir v'lachsol minhag kodem shel Sfardim levrech kodem adlaka. One should really go and follow the minhag of the Sfardim, and within regards to this practice, this code of conduct, when it comes to lighting candles, and make the blessing before the actual lighting. Valatzad ayotet tov nachon shita'aseh tanai pamachat b'shana. It's good to make a condition once a year. She'eno mekabelet Shabbat bebrachat adlakat nerot. Okay. ואין חילוק בכל זה בין איש לאישה, אלא שבאיש אין צריך להתנות, לגיטנות, ואפילו לדעת בעל הלכות גדולות, שקבלת שבת תלויה בהדלקת נרות, אין קבלת שבת תלויה בברכה, אלא בגמר ההדלקה שניקה בה כבוד שבת. Okay, so what's it saying over here, friends? Let's continue this. If a man kindles the lights, he must too recite the blessing before kindling. A man does not need to make the declaration that he does not accept the sanctity of Shabbat on himself. Sorry, just friends, just the connection went again, so we will just continue over here. We've had a lot of connection problems. Just I think with bad weather over here in Israel, it's been raining recently. Okay, and let's continue over here. So where I left off at? As I stated before in English, although Sephardi communities in certain countries instructed the woman to conduct themselves according to the Ashkenazi practice, it was incorrect for them to rule that, as we said before, and they should go and practice like the Shulchan Aruch, the Sephardi Rabbanim. It is best that a woman declare once a year that she intends not to accept the sanctity of Shabbat upon herself with the act of kindling the Shabbat lights itself. She has to do it. If a man kindles the lights, he too must recite the blessing before kindling. A man does not need to make any declaration that he does not accept the sanctity of Shabbat on himself with the act of kindling the lights. Okay, let's continue. ואפילו לדעת בעל הלכות גדולות שקבלת שבת תלויה בהדלקת נרות, אין קבלת שבת תלויה בברכה, אלא בגמר ההדלקה שניכר בה כבוד השבת. And it says, okay, ומצווה להודיע דין זה בשיעורי תורה. להודיעה לעם שכן דעת רבותינו הפוסקים הראשונים. ואין לשנות מדבריהם כלל. ושומע לנו ישכון בטח. Okay, so what's it saying? It's a mitzvah we need to publicize these matters with regards to give a lot of halacha shirim about all these different topics on candling the lights, so everyone is proficient in what they are meant to do and how they are meant to do it. And we don't want it to be a situation where a woman might say a bracha levatala potentially, because this could be arising within regards to if someone is ignorant in what to do over here. And once again, if someone is going to be makbid and strict within regards to this, all these halachot, they will get a blessing also from Shemayim. Very, very important. Okay, halacha lamed daled at the moment. That's 34 naturally in Hebrew. Okay, let's continue. Now we're talking about when the family tradition, not the kehilot tradition, congregation tradition, is to actually to recite the blessing after you light the candles. What's happening here? אפילו אישה שנהגה לברך ברכת הדלקת הנרות אחר ההדלקה ועשתה כן על פי מה שלימודו אותה ההוריה ועל פי מנהג ההורים צריכה לבטל מנהגה. If she is going to do this practice of incorrectly within regards to Sephardi laws in this process of lighting the candles, it's important that she will cancel this minhag. ולנהוג לברך תמיד קודם להדלקה. It's then going to be customized to make a blessing before the hadlaka. Ben b'Shabbat, ben b'Yom Tov, whether it's Shabbat or Yom Tov, ve'ein lachush b'zeh lama shematlel minhag oreya. Even if it's a family minhag over here, she should cancel it and go like the proper Sephardi Halacha. Okay, lamate. Now we're talking about case scenario if she forgot to recite the blessing. That can happen, unfortunately. Isha Sfardiya shadlika nerod lichvot Shabbat v'shachcha lebrech al hadlaka kodem hadlaka kefi shetzarich lefi adin. אין לה לברך לאחר הדלקה על ידי כך שתניח ידיה כנגד פניה ותברך. שאין זה נחשב כעובר לעשייתן. Okay, friends, what's going on? If a Sephardi woman forgot to recite the blessing and remembered after she kindled the Shabbat lights, she may not recite it afterwards. If she covers her eyes after kindling the lights, this is not considered reciting the blessing before performing the mitzvah. Over here. So very, very important. Again, we're going on with the same topic, הלכה למדבר. ומכל מקום, אם נזכרה שלא בלכה על הדלקה קודם שסיימה להדליק את כל הנרות שהיא נוהגת להדליק בכל ערב שבת, יכולה לברך קודם הדלקת נר הנשאר, אבל אם הדליקה את כל הנרות לא תברך עוד, שאין מברכים אחר עשיית המצווה. Okay, what's going on here, friends? If she lit one or more lights before reciting the blessing, but she has not yet kindled the number of lights, a quota of lights she intended to kindle in honor of Shabbat, she may recite the bracha before kindling the remaining lights over here. So there's a window of opportunity for her to continue this. We repeat, however, that if she has kindled all the Shabbat lights that she intended to light over here, she may no longer recite the blessing at this stage in time. One may never recite the blessing over a mitzvah after having fulfilled it. Over here, this is what the Shulchan Aruch, very much continuing this theme over here. The text of the blessing over here. So what's the text? Lechatchila, ein losiv benusach habracha shel adlakat anerot להדליק נר של שבת קודש, שיש בזה חשש ההפסק בין הברכה להדלקה, אלא יש לברך בנוסח להדליק נר של שבת, ותו לא מדי. מכל מקום, אם חתמו את של שבת קודש, בדיעבד לא חשיב הפסק. Okay, do you actually say that some people will say the text with regards to Shabbat Kodesh, at the end נר של Shabbat Kodesh? Should you say the word Kodesh include in it over here? Adding the Kodesh word over here might constitute an interruption between the blessing and act of performing the mitzvah, and it could actually be a bracha levatala. Even if someone did add this word Kodesh, the blessing is valid and it is not regarded as if she had interrupted. Guys, give me 1 second here. I'm coming back in 10 seconds, okay? Just hold on, just a short interval. Okay, I'm coming down in a few minutes, okay? Okay? Yeah, sorry friends, just a short interruption as we will progress now. We are actually now on Halacha Lamed. Okay, we are on Lamed Chet now already. Well done. We guys are making progress today. We're talking about interrupting after the blessing. Can you do an interruption after the bracha? Isha shebiracha al adlaka v'kodem shadlika et haneh sochecha b'dvarim betelim she'enom me'inyan adlaka klal. Okay, so let's say a woman has made the bracha, and then all of a sudden, while she is lighting candles, she made an interruption which was a worldly matter, something that wasn't connected to lighting candles. Wow. Is she speaking about something to do with the lighting itself? Maybe she is pertaining something to get something for the candles, something like that, I would assume, or something to do with that, like saying what a great mitzvah she's doing. Because that's kashur. This is what I will take from it. Maybe the light or the matches has been extinguished. She's asking for another matchstick so that she can light. Something like that. Then you don't go back and make the blessing on lighting candles over here. Okay, Halacha Lamatet Siman 263, friends, over here. We are talking now about kindling other lights before Shabbat lights. What do you do? Isha shedlika בערב Shabbat בזמן הדלקה נר של גז ולא התכוונה כלל לצאת בזה ידי חובה של הדלקה נרות שבת ואחר כך מדליקה נרות לכבוד שבת רשאית לברך על הדלקה נר זה קודם הדלקה מאחר שלא נתכוונה לצאת ידי חובתה בהדלקת נר הגז. Okay, could be a woman is going to light the gas for one reason or another. So it could be many reasons. What if she's going to do that? That might be the Shabbat lighting. You could argue. So what are we saying, friends? Okay. Let's see. One fulfills the mitzvah of kindling Shabbat lights only if he has the intention for the light to be in honor of Shabbat. So if she's lighting gas just for other purposes, there's no kavanah, there's no intention over there. But when she's lighting the candle lights itself, it is kavanah. If someone turned on gas or electric lights at a time that we are supposed to light the Shabbat lights over here, but only in order to illuminate the house, he or she has not fulfilled the mitzvah, therefore he or she can still recite the blessing and kindle the light specifically to honor the Shabbat. Maybe I'll just say the last weekend. Okay. ואחר כך מדליקה נר לכבוד שבת, רשאית לברך על הדלקה נר זה קודם הדלקה, מאחר שלא נתכוונה לצאת ידי חובתה בהדלקת נר הגז. Okay. Very much so. Okay, now we're talking about appointing an agent. What's the rules? Can you appoint an agent now over here to light the candles on Shabbat itself? Just to stress, I'm in a slightly bad position over here, so I'll just move the camera a little bit if we can do it. Just in the room, it's a bit dark also. And just be able to sit down so I'm a bit more comfortable. And let's continue, friends. We are now on Halacha Mem already, number 40. הדבר ברור, אם השפחה הדליקה את הנר לכבוד שבת, אין לאישה לברך על ההדלקה, ואף כשישראל חברו, או חברו, עושה מצווה בשלוחותו, אין המשלח יכול לברך על צמח, מעשה השליח. Okay, so friends, what's going on over here? Halacha 40. One may not recite the blessing over the Shabbat lights if someone else is going to kindle them. So you can't appoint an agent to do it. Whether it be a fellow Jew or a non-Jewish maid, it could be many people have au pairs. This rule is that no one may recite a blessing over any mitzvah and then have an agent to perform the act of the mitzvah itself over here. So that is another important thing. Okay, halacha 41 now. Okay, now we're talking about blessing of Shechianu. Do you do it or not? Naturally. Sorry, everyone, just another short introduction. Again, another problem with the connection. Now we're talking about blessing of Shechianu. Can you do this or not on when you do Shabbat? What's the protocol? Kala shemadlika nerot bebeita b'pa'am harishona. Okay. Eina mevarachet Shechianu. Shish b'zeh isu bracha she'enu tzricha. Sorry, just the connection went again, so just many apologies again. Okay, so Kala. Okay, I'll just switch on the light here. I hope it's going to work now. We won't have a problem. Okay. Kala שמדליקה נרות בביתה בפעם הראשונה, אינו מברך על שהחיינו, שיש בזה איסור ברכה שאינו צריכה. שכל מצווה שאין קבוע לה הזמן, אין לברך עליה ברכת שהחיינו. So if it's a woman that's just got married and it's the first time she's lighting candles, not to say the bracha of שהחיינו. Okay. When Yom Tov occurs on Shabbat, what's it in? אם חל יום טוב בשבת, יש לברך מנוסח להדליק נר של שבת ויום טוב. You say, that's a phrase which you say, that's a important blessing you say. ואם שכחה או ברכה כפי הרגילה להדליק נר של Shabbat, ולא הזכירה של יום טוב כלל, אינו חוזר לברך. If you didn't mention, you forgot to mention the word Yom Tov inside it, and you remember afterwards, you don't go back and do the blessing again. Let's try and do a bit more. Two more halachot before we continue in the next session. Halacha Mem Gimel, Siman 263, friends. We're talking now about when the second day of Yom Tov occurs on Shabbat. Naturally, this will happen in Chutz Haaretz more. Could happen on Rosh Hashanah, following 2 days, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, everywhere in the world. הדבר פשוט, שבין חוץ לארץ המתארח אצל בין ארץ ישראל, בשבת שחל בה יום טוב שני של גליות, והוא סמוך על שולחנו, ואוכל מסעודתו, ונחשב מבני הבית, הרי הוא יוצא בהדלקת הנרות של בעל הבית, אף על פי שבעל הבית מברך רק ברכת עד להדליק נר של שבת, ואינו מזכיר של יום טוב בברכת ההדלקה. Okay, on those occasions when Friday is Yom Tov over here, and when kindling Shabbat lights on Friday afternoon, one recites the blessing naturally Ladlik Neshel Shabbat. People who live in countries outside of Israel, for whom Shabbat is the second day of Yom Tov, must recite over here Ladlik Neshel Shabbat v'Yom Tov over here. However, if someone from another country is a guest staying with a family in the land of Israel for a Yom Tov that occurs on Friday, and the hostess kindles lights and recites only La'alik Ner Shel Shabbat, the guest fulfills his or her obligation, although through this, although Yom Tov was not mentioned in the blessing. So the opposite way around, it's still fulfilled. Okay. ואם יוחדים לו חדר בפני עצמו לשינה, אף שאוכל יחד עם בני הבית, מדליק לעצמו בחדר השינה, וברך להדליק נר של שבת ביום טוב. If you're inside the house with only keeping Shabbat, and you are keeping 2 days over here, there's someone from Chutz Haaretz over there, and you've got your own room in the place where you're staying, in the locale what you're staying in with the hosts, then inside your room you say להדליק נר של שבת ביום טוב. Then you mention Yom Tov also. Okay, now friends, what if there's a bad smell in the place? Can you say bracha or not? What's going to be think? Could be there's a revolting smell. Could you still say bracha? You're in a place where there's a very foul smell, and you over there. And you can't inside this room where there's very, very bad smell say the bracha when there is this very bad smell. Then you should light the candles without a blessing. If the smell is going to go after, say, 20 minutes after you've lit the lights, don't say the bracha over here. Maybe you had the window open or something, or some freshener. Even if it's now you're still before the time of Shkia, over here, still it's still before sunset, still you should not make the blessing. So guys, I think this is a good place to stop up over here. It's a very long topic. Kindling lights. Wishing you all a great day and take care. And please watch over the previous videos and please smash the like button if you've enjoyed the videos, and please drop a comment to give feedback. Take care.